Hi, my name is Tragic, and yeah, I haven't posted a video in about a year, less than a year. I don't know. Listen, time, man. It turns out it's linear. It moves fast. And what does that mean for us here on this channel? It's not great. Because I am incapable of being consistent. And that's not something that I'm proud of, but it is something that is very factual. And moving forward, I would appreciate it, Caleb in the future who will watch this, that you not judge me in this moment. I want us to connect, look into my eyes, directly into my eyes. Not too personal though, because we still have intimacy issues on this channel, and we're gonna keep them, god damn it. And just know that, like, I'm doing my best. You did your best. You know? Okay? Let's see some forgiveness. Let's see some love. Let's see some Christian behavior here today in this house. You'll probably be in this house. You'll probably be on that bed over there. But that's okay. Because that bed is comfy because we put a lot of blankets on it. Okay, this is not what the video is about. But I do, okay, so I was trying to keep this channel as like a vlog channel where I look back in the past and I look at Caleb and I say, oh my god, girl, what were you going through? Well, that didn't really work out because, like, in my theory, my vision, the process, the thought process was that I was gonna, like, do better, I was gonna grow, I was gonna learn. I haven't really done that. But, like, just in general, like, you know, my life has been, like, mess. I don't know what the last time I was doing here. Okay, let's see. I started this vlog series right when I feel like Finnegan's closed down the doors on me. Literally, I showed up to work and they were like, guess what? We're not out of business anymore. And I was like, well, fuck my drag. Plan B was really slow. I had just accepted a foster dog. Bad idea. And my roommate, the one who actually pays his rent, not the other one, was like, I'm gonna move out. And I was like, oh fuck. Fuckity fuck. I'm fucked. My entire life is ruined. I'm going to end up on the streets. I'm gonna end up back in Ohio. I cannot take it. And that had a lot to do with me starting this vlog. Because, you know, in general, it really did make me feel better. And, like, maybe it's a sign that I wasn't blogging that I was at least emotionally dealing better. And I kind of feel like I am. Granted, that's more of, like, has a lot to do with the fact that I'm numb. I'm numb. Like, I just don't do it anymore. Like, do I hate myself? Yes. Do I want to die? Yes. Am I going to do it? No. You know what? I'm tired. I don't have time. I don't know a way to dispose of my own body. I don't have... On whose budget? I can't do that. Listen, that's really depressing and dark. You know what? Honestly, sorry for that. That's my bad. Let's kind of, like, keep it light. Let's keep it peppy. Anyway, so what's been going on in my neck of the woods? I would like to say in my defense that I did film, like, about 3 videos in between the last video and this video, but, like, one time my phone got destroyed, and then the other time I don't know, I just got, like, sad. That's not really an excuse, that's more like just, sometimes it just is. It just is what is, bye-bye. So, yeah, that's going on. The other roommate, the one who doesn't pay rent, is going to move out because, you know, you just can't smoke meth in the living room. We don't have a lot of rules. I don't think we have any written rules, but I feel like that's an unspoken rule. That just don't do heavy drugs in the living room. Just don't do that. Also, pay your rent. He hasn't paid rent in like 3 years. A lot of you might think, and Caleb, you might think, why didn't we kick him out long ago? Like, less than a year of him not paying rent. Well, let me tell you, I'm an enabler, baby. Okay, this is what I do. I'm out here bringing out the worst in people, including myself. Okay, I really need to stop doing that because I can't sing. So my voice is kind of like, if I get sick, let me pass. Let me be gone. Oh yeah, no. Her glands are telling her something. There's a message. We're gonna do an emergency C after this. So like, what did I even want to talk about on this video? Well, I guess the general life update, but my life updates are really boring because like, everything that goes on in my life is just like a continuation of like a story that I probably told you that started like 7 years ago, that is just like a cycle of Caleb not actually dealing with the problem and me like minutely just redirecting to try and like avoid the crushing boulders of consequences. And you know, that's fine. We love that. We live for that. On all levels except functioning, I am a person. I guess. Okay. But, you know, I also wanted to talk about furry stuff because I'm trying to be a part of the furry community. I'm trying very hard. And you might be saying, you don't go to meetups. You don't talk to other furries. You don't interact. Even on websites, you find it very hard. Well, that is completely true. And you know what I'm going to say about that is, I'm doing my best. Okay? It's very scary to interact with other people because what if they hate me? What if they already hate me? What if collectively everyone in the furry community is supposed to write a note that says tragic fucking sucks? I don't think they're wrong. I think it's unnecessary. And you know what's not helping my stress? The other day, just walking home from work, you know, just strolling around, prancing on my little tiptoes, just trying to get home, listening to Inya, trying to get my fucking tea on, you know, just like being ethereal, wearing a floral crown, wearing a translucent dress, just spinning around the sidewalks. I wasn't doing that, but mentally we were there. And someone just leans out their car to tell me how fat I am. And you know what? Several thoughts on that. Is one, I'm aware. At no point am I not aware of how fat I am. Okay? It has been made abundantly clear every moment of my life how fat I am. Okay? So we don't need to remind me anymore. Because I know. And I feel like I already did a video where I have a very interesting concept of what my fatness means. Because like, do I hate how I look? No. Do I feel like I should hate how I look? Yes. Do I know that I'm technically attractive? Yes. Do I think, like, from a society standpoint that I am? No. I don't know. That's a mess. Let's not get into that. But mostly, I just want to get into his mind. What was going through it? What was, like, the best outcome? What was the best outcome of that? Is it, like, me screaming back at him? Me being like, no, you're fat? Or, like, what does he want from me? Because, like, one side of my brain, in the side of the brain that I went with, because we are not trying to go to jail. Listen, I'm mildly inebriated, okay? So that's just gonna happen. Listen, I tried to buy sake. But as I do when I get to the liquor store, I don't look at the bottles. I look at the bottles, but I don't read them. Because I'm not in high school anymore. I don't have to read shit. That's a bad attitude, kids. Don't do that. But I just look at what bottle looks pretty. Have I never seen that bottle before? Let's go on. So I did that. I don't know what the fuck I bought. That's a lot of cussing. I'm sorry. I have a potty mouth. And I apologize to any nuns, or other women of cloth who are watching. Are there Catholic? Is there a Catholic level for women other than nuns? Because if not, that's like fucked up. Because like men's get like bishops and cardinals and popes and priests. I don't know. I'm not Catholic. I wasn't raised. I was raised Southern Baptist. It was worse. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So I just grabbed this bottle because I'm like, oh, I've never had that before. And yeah, I really had it because I don't know what the hell it is. It's not soju and it's not sake, but it is from Japan and it's made from barley. But it's not like a beer. And I don't know. So it's like a journey. It's like a moment. We're like exploring. We're like learning new things and cultures every day. And I love that. I love that. I love trying to claw my way out of the pit of ignorance that is me. Oh yeah. But no. Wait. Yeah, I wanted to talk about furry stuff. We're gonna do it. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So I want to talk about furry stuff because I don't know how to get involved in the furry community. So now I'm just gonna commentate on the things that I see while I lurk. And hopefully none of this is offensive, and if it is, I apologize, and don't come for me because I will cry. I will cry, and I will send you like a video of me crying, and then you will have to deal with that. I mean, I can't force you to watch it, so you could probably just delete it. In fact, if you get any mail from me, it's just going to be me crying, so maybe just go ahead and delete that. But still, know what you have wrought upon me. So currently on like my Twitter feed, the main drama that I'm seeing a lot is like about mersuits. And again, I've only like been investigating the furry community for about a year. And honestly, out of that, like we can probably say about 30 days. 30 days of me actively being like, I should try and make friends. I should try and learn. I should see what's going on. What's the hip haps? Because mostly I just lay in bed. And you know, that's me. That's just what this woman's doing, okay? I have a full life. Oh, that guy. Oh, okay. I need to stop with the depression talk, okay? We're over it. We get it. You have a storyline. We're moving on. Okay, so there's a lot of of this mersuit drama just on my feed all the time. People are like, you can't do it. And other people being like, you can do it, but you need to never bring that suit in public. And other people being like, listen, you just wash that sucker and then you're good to go. And so I don't know, it's weird for me watching it because my background is I am homosexual, homosensual in a lot of ways. And I have been, and probably I guess most people would still consider me, a pretty big member of my kink community in town. Not that I go to events, but I have fucked most of the people in town. Whatever that says about my self-esteem wise, listen, if you're a straight man and you want to experiment and you want someone who will never contact you afterwards, what's up? So watching, it's super weird because the argument a lot of people I see making is that a mersuit is used during sex, so it's a sex toy, so it can never be in public. But I don't know. From my standpoint, a fursuit that you wear while having sex, which first of all, bravo to you because as a woman of size, that seems like a lot. That seems like wearing all the couch cushions from this while getting, it in. And you know what? I couldn't. I would have a heat stroke. So I do want to say, I hope you guys are drinking water. I hope you're getting some electrolytes. I heard that Gatorade actually is terrible for you, so don't use that. I don't know, have a nice glass of lemonade maybe. I like lemonade. Is that a good drink? Is it not a good drink? I don't know. Maybe just some water with some Mio in it. Put a little drop of flavor. You know what? Put 2 extra drops. You know what? You deserve it. You probably sweated a lot. And so, with the whole idea that it is a sex toy, it's not a sex toy. It's not a dildo. If you have a dildo that comes out of your fursuit, do not wear that in public. But I don't know. As someone who's in the kink community and who has seen a lot of people fetishize a lot of things, I know a lot of people who wear specific clothing items for sex, but at the same time wear them in public. But they wash them. And I think you should watch your fursuit and then you're probably good. I mean, I guess I could see people being like, if you have public videos of you performing sexually in the fursuit, why they would be uncomfortable with you at a fur meet, moving around, because what if somebody looks it up you were hanging out, like, there's kids at cons, and, like, you were hanging out with a kid, and their parents is like, who is this mysterious, I don't know, purple gazelle? Or there's a purple gazelle? There is in the fandom. I am not talking about you because I do not know who's in the fandom. I don't. I don't even think I'm in the fandom. And they look it up. They're like, let's find this purple gazelle. And they find a clip of you doing some things. If I'm a parent who doesn't know that much about the furry community, I'm going to get scared. And I might cause a little bit of a ruckus. I just slurred the hell out of that word. Do I slur a lot? I probably do. I can't control this mouth. She's living her life. Much like Caitlyn Jenner, one step at a time. Clip, clop, clonk, clonk. That was rude. But Caitlyn can't rock in heels. And if you're angry, I'm trans. And if you're still angry, I don't care. She fucks up a lot. I'm angry. I had really high hopes for her, and that's the only reason. Like, she really came out there. She did the thing, and I was like, you know what? There you go. I forgot how wealthy she is. There's no connection to the rest of us, and I really should have seen that. So it's fine, Caitlyn, enjoy your shopping. Please stop speaking for us and stop acting surprised that Trump doesn't give a fuck about us. Okay, moving on. So, like, I get that. Why some people have strong feelings about that. But at the same time, I don't know. It's weird. It kind of makes me feel as, like, a homosexual. And a lot in our community, there are people who get aggressively angry about gay men who cruise and gay men who sleep around and gay men who have open relationships. Because these things are stereotyped for us, and they are something that we are shamed for. And so when other gay men see people perpetuating these, they typically get angry because they're saying, I can't be taken seriously about my relationship because of you. Because you are irresponsible, it reflects on the entire community, and I'm not really a fan of that. I don't think it's anyone in particular in the community's responsibility to make the community as a whole accept it. I think if you want to personally make that your mission, I think that's wonderful. And I know that there are lots of furry YouTubers out there who, like, do a really good job, and they make videos that are specifically aimed at, like, helping people. Like, Mother of Furries, I think is her channel. I've never watched it, but I've heard, like, really good things, and that's fantastic. But I think it's unfair and unhealthy for a community to act like every member of its community has to be a representative, because it's unattainable. It's not going to happen. And it's going to make people go AWOL, where they're just go hard to the other side, where they're just be like, I'm going to be as sexual as I want in this community because you guys are going to make fun of me and shame me and exclude me no matter what. And I don't really see that going over well. And, I don't know. It's just... And then I saw, like, arguments of people being like, well, if I hugged somebody and I didn't know they were mersuited, they violated my consent. And as someone who has been a victim of certain things without going too far into it, I don't like that. You can send it to a hug. And in a lot of cases, if they were in the first seat, you probably asked them for the hug. If you can't handle the fact that, like, someone may have done something lewd that they are wearing before you touch them, you just shouldn't touch people because you don't know. You don't know, because I'm a woman, and let me tell you, I've done lots of stuff, lots of places, in public bathrooms and things of that nature, high schools. Listen, don't have sex in high school. I did it, but that's because, she was a handful. I'll tell you that much. She was a handful. I had sex in my dad's church, and you know what? I didn't change my clothes before I went out into public, and maybe someone gave me a hug. I don't know. Could have happened. It was not my intention to be like, ooh, this is what I say. But I will say, if there's anyone out there who's a mercer, who purposely is letting your suit get all crimpity-crumpity, funkity-dunkity, and going out and, like, being around people, because I have met people who that is their thing, is they like the musk, and they like the stench, and you are suggesting other people to that smell and that like unhygienic situation, no. No, no, boo. That is not, no. We do not support that. I don't support you, and I think that's wrong. I'm just gonna go out there. I'm gonna say it's wrong to be a musky husky. Is that what that sing's about? Probably not. You know what? If you're musky naturally and you can't control that, you know what? I'm not shaming you, okay? We don't shame body odors here. I mean, maybe we do. I don't know. I don't know what we do here. I don't make videos anymore. I don't know. I understand the impulse of people who, like, want to, like, control that aspect, because I understand that it's harmful for a lot of people, this idea that furries are just sexual, like, fetishists, and that they all just want to fuck, and it's, like, this not safe for work thing. And, like, because it's not. Because I've been lurking around for a year. I would say, in my experience, that it's... I don't want to say 50-50. I want to say, like, 70-30. I feel like the presence of, like, the sexual nature is pretty high in it. And I feel like we don't like admitting that because there are a lot of younger people in the furry fandom. And, so, like, because you don't want to force sexuality onto a kid, but at the same time, these kids are coming into their own, so they're going to be doing things. And I can't be responsible for stopping or doing things. All I can do is say, you know what content is appropriate for you. Please do not engage with it. I'm not going to put it out in the open. I hope no one else is, like, aggressively just posting YIF or something. Like, don't do that. Like, make an account that's just like, this is for YIF, and also be 18 years old, please. Please. Or, like, get your parents' permission. Don't get your parents' permission. That would be so fucking creepy. Listen, I don't know what freaking click hell article of demonic energy I clicked on, but there was literally these people, their kids were like, their son came out as gay. You can't believe what they did for him. They took, like, yaoi photos, like, of, like, Naruto, and blew them up and made wall stickers of, like, anime, naked porn men. And you know what? I love liberal parents. I didn't have them. I bet it would have been cool to have a parent who was like, hey, I don't know, people are people, or, like, basic human decency. That sounds amazing. But that seems like you're taking it a bit too far. Do not put porn on your children's wall, okay? It's a low bar, but it's where we're at. Alright, well, this video wasn't good, but it's the first one in a really long time, so I'm going to try and be more consistent. Good luck. And, I don't know, actually produce, like, some actual content. I mean, don't hold your breath, because I have, like, ideas for content, but right before I do it, I'm like, this is cringy, I should stop. Honestly, I should think that before I do anything. Alright, anyways, thank you. Bye.